Oh, what the hell? Okay, purple flower. Why you know? What do I have to do? Oh, I need to get Thor, the god of thunder. Where's his helmet? You know, I suppose it was, you know, Thor didn't have his helmet in the movies, of course, but you can see it briefly in like the first one. Like he's wearing it for a ceremony, and I didn't think it looked bad. I actually liked how it looked, but then he doesn't wear it for the rest of the movie, and he doesn't wear it ever again. I'm like, bruh, Thor's cap though. You'll never see a comic without Thor wearing his cap. Well, actually, never mind. Recently, now that he's like lost Mjolnir, he doesn't have his cap, but that's a different story because he lost his hammer, and he's not really Thor anymore. He's just kind of I believe. I mean, they still kind of call him Thor. I think. I don't know. He's Odinson now. I think that's what you're just supposed to call him if you're referring to him and not Lady Thor. You're supposed to call him Odinson. Who is Lady Thor? I don't know. You don't know. I want to know. I need to. That's something I also want to read. Thor. I have the first issue of the new Thor. I actually have a variant cover. I've been into those variant covers lately. You know. Okay, I need a Thor. Alright, yes, a Thor. Thor to do something about that. I remember when I first started reading comics and I was like, what is this variant cover shit? I don't want this variant cover. Even like when I saw a variant cover, then I'm like, this looks kind of cooler than the real cover, but gotta get the real cover. I'm not like that anymore. It's just whatever cover I like more. So, and usually the variant covers are cooler, so I've been buying a lot of variant covers lately. I don't know. I think for comics that like are big comics and, you know, in 15, 20 years might sell well or be a collector's item, I think for those it's like can't get the variant cover. I don't know, maybe the variant cover will be worth more. I know I read like an article on Wikipedia, so yeah, there you go. On Wikipedia's pretty trustworthy. Never use it for a report. That's, I can't speak from experience, but I just know it's not something you're supposed to do. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there were like, when variant covers first became a thing, it was like during this whole big, like, collector, outbreaking, where collecting comics really started to become a thing. And, you know, comics, like old comics that weren't made anymore, started to become worth something. Wolverine, get your big butt in here. Sniff a little around a little. What's that? It's a low key. Keeping low key, as always. Haha, I've already made that joke, haven't I? Why do you bow? Like I knew I had caught on. They didn't do anything. Yeah. So comics started to produce a lot of variant covers because their idea was collectors would now have to buy twice or even 3 times as many, you know, issues because they had to get all the covers, because in theory in 10-20 years all of them are going to be worth something. But then actually I believe it ended up backfiring somehow, but you know, you could still get variant covers for most comics today. I don't know, not every issue has variant covers, but a lot of issues. I know the last issue of Ant-Man I actually bought the variant cover because I didn't like the actual cover, and then I saw this variant cover and I was like, yo, that's awesome.
It's dangerous, brother.
It's dangerous.
Brother. I intend to get my revenge on you, on Earth, and on Asgard. What are you planning, Loki? You can't make me tell. You are not the god of me.
You are not the god of me.
Just vex me with that taunt. You have used it since we were children. Do you remember this little plaything? And you know, this part's actually kind of cool. I really like this part.
Because you're up against the giant destroyer. That's what it's called, right? The destroyer. I believe so, right? Oh god, everything froze for a second. Jeez, that was weird. Oh god, what's going on? Okay. Wait, just froze. Just completely froze. Game's like, no, too much destroyer, much. Jeez. Okay. Calm yourself. You're gonna have to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, we're back. we're back on a good spree. Okay, can't get too close or else we'll get frozen, and we just kind of flop around like a block of ice. I remember exactly what I have to do. I just remember that it's really cinematic. This part is. It looks cool. I like see how it looks. See, I think we're just supposed to like fight a ton of things until he becomes available to smack. Do I need to throw something at him? What do I do? What do I do, I wonder? I need to whack him with hammer. Whack. Can't get... Nope. Still can't get close. Okay, flop out of that ice. Flop out of that ice. Okay.
That thing is indestructible.
Find something... Oh, right, I have to build shit. Okay. First of all, you stop. Oh, right, okay, so I need to build a Captain America panel. And I need to stand on the Captain America panel so that I fire his fire back. The only thing that could hurt the destroyer is the destroyer itself. Oh, it is called the destroyer. Okay, I'm not making shit up. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Am I hitting it? Oh no, I want to hit Loki. So we don't want to hit. We're not destroying the destroyer with the destroyer. Well, destruction. Okay. Oh, now we could Thor. We need to Thor. Oh, I believe if you go around. Let's do that. Get out of my face. What? Move. Human Torch, move. Okay. We need to go around destroying all these golden statues. How many of them are? Only 3. Okay, we could do that. There's one over here. And if you hit it, there we go. That's 2. We want to go over here. It was something I wanted to talk about, but I kind of like... I was like, okay, save that for after my variant cover talk. I can't remember what it was. Okay, did I get the thing? Did I even get it? Wait, I destroyed all 3 of them. Okay. I don't even remember if I got the thing. Mike, did I get the thing? I suppose you don't need to put anything there. No, don't switch. Jeez, I'm always getting my X and my Y button confused, and it's weird because you'd think I'd get my A and my B button confused because I play a lot of Nintendo, and you know, on a Nintendo, the A is where the B is on an Xbox controller, and the B is where an A is on the Xbox controller. And the controller I'm using, while not being an Xbox controller, uses the Xbox controller layout. So you'd think I'd be getting my A and my B button confused, but I'm not. Okay, I know where my A button is and know where my B button is, and I don't really get confused that often. I mean, but my X and my Y button, ever since the beginning of time, I've been getting my X and my Y buttons confused. I don't think I've ever figured out and like really learned and remembered where the X and the Y buttons are. Okay, because people will still ask me, where's the X button? I'll be like, oh god, which one is it? I don't know. It's just a weird thing I do. I guess that's how it is. I also haven't played a Nintendo game in a while. I haven't played anything that's not been on a computer for a while. I think I've just like basically transferred to PC gaming at this point. PC Master Race, what up? Really though, I mean, it's sort of that thing. The only reason I would play on a console is for exclusives, and when it comes to exclusives, that's really only Nintendo, right? Because most of the multi-platform games get to PC too, and Maybe sometimes you have to wait for them a little, Grand Theft Auto 5, but you know, they will get to PC, and they will be better on PC. But yeah, I don't want to start no console fight, because I always hated console fights, and I always thought those were stupid. Like, who cares Xbox or PlayStation? Like, honestly, it's like
never win.
It's also never been about like console specs. I've never felt it should be about console specs. It should be about games, and when it comes to games, it should come to exclusives. Now, when it comes to just PlayStation and Xbox, I always felt PlayStation had more exclusives and they had better exclusives. Like, Xbox, you know, has Halo, but that's honestly all I can think of. You want to be like, that's honestly off the top of my head the only Xbox exclusive I can think of. So if I were to get an Xbox or a PlayStation, I'd get a PlayStation for, you know, more exclusives. Like Little Big Planet is always something I wanted to try. Sunset Overdrive, that's an exclusive, right? They have a bunch. Isn't Last of Us an exclusive? That's apparently amazing. More of a movie though, more of a movie than a game, and I don't understand. I don't like games nowadays being more cinematic. And it's ironic for me to say since I'm such a big movie person, but I don't like how they're more cinematic experiences than they are games. Like, there are just some games that are just more about the story. And, like, if I was younger, I would have loved that, because I always loved games for their stories. But like now it's like I just want to play a game, all right? And like that's why you gotta respect the Marios of the world, because they don't give a shit about story. It's just they perfect a game and then they send it out there and it's fun. You know, why do I need to? You don't need anything more than save Princess, go do it. You know, Legend of Zelda games, well, they have stories and some of them are fairly good stories. Those are also just more on the gameplay, and this whole cinematic of it is kind of just like a side thing, and they really don't focus outside of the beginning too much. But yeah, that's just okay. Human Torch is just not effective against Lokis. Go get him. Oh no. Oh, you did. Oh my god.
I will return the Tesseract to the safekeeping
Cosmic
of the
Cube.
treasure room.
Hey, Blondie, I hate to point this out, but it just got stolen from there. Maybe your security's not so good. S.H.I.E.L.D. has an entire battalion of troops dedicated to guarding the Tesseract.
Shield sucks.
Humans guarding this item of immense power. Please, I can rain thunder and lightning on anyone who touches it.
You have to wonder why Wolverine wants it. Hey, it's him! Hey! Worker guy, social worker, whatever.
I bet this glow cube can help me find Magneto. I can ask Chuck about that.
Release. Here, I'll just take this item of immense power, see if it does anything. Maybe it could help me find some asshole. Right. Good job, Wolverine. And we unlock Thor. Yay. True Believer. That was actually easy because of that opening segment. Even though... Okay, so I did get the second traffic light. Even though I said, like, I wouldn't be getting many True Believers because I'm not really trying, I'm ending up getting more True Believers than I thought I would. I could skip that loading screen. So, what's the point of the loading screen?
Together. Soon you will rule the earth.
Yes, but where's the power source you promised me? It's all we need.
I know where it is. We can acquire it from the mutants.
The X-Men. Very well. I've planned for every contingency. I'll dispatch some associates to reacquire it.
Brought you something, Professor. Figure this can help us find Magneto.
A
The
button?
only thing I think it will find for us is unwanted attention. Oh dear.
That doesn't sound good.
And that doesn't look good.
You know, it doesn't look good. That costume, I mean, Jesus! Jean Grey got it together. Is Jean Grey alive again? Or is that like past Jean Grey brought to the future like it was? I don't know. That's just, there's more examples of freaking superheroes and they're dying and coming back for whatever bullshit reason. Anyway, so yeah, that's been enough of LEGO Marvel Superheroes for one day. I mean, even though there's always 2 episodes, but there's always 1 recording session. Whatever. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you dislike this video, well, unfortunately, there's a button for that too. If you want to be notified whenever I or Alex upload a new video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out, and we really appreciate it. And we will hug you in places that might feel uncomfortable, but you'll love it. You'll love it. You'll miss Lovett's fantastic meat pies. I'm sorry, I saw Sweeney Todd today. Not the movie, a high school production of it, but it's a performing arts high school, so it was actually kind of good. Okay, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.